When doctors fall sick, this is what they do. We hardly expect doctors to fall sick because we believe that they are health experts and are therefore better immune than the rest of us. However, like the rest of us, they are humans, so they are bound to fall a little under the weather sometimes. Not just that doctors fall sick, you'll be surprised that doctors could be silly in the way they handle their health problems. Really? But wait, are doctors not supposed to know everything about health? Yes, they are supposed to know, and they do know, but there's a big difference between knowing and doing. Take for instance, doctors are expected to know about weight loss and avoid obesity, right? Well, they do, but you'll be surprised at how many doctors are overweight. According to Centers for Disease Control (CDC) report on obesity released in February 2014, about 35% of the US population are obese. But wait, 49% of the general surgeons confess to being overweight to obese, while 48% of family physicians are obese. Really? How on earth could physicians be overweight? Now you see the point. While doctors are respected by all of us for knowing about our health, they are not doing what they necessarily seem to know. So in this video, we'll be sharing with you silly things doctors do when they fall sick. If you're new here, consider subscribing so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. To start with, do doctors really get sick? According to a doctor, Dr. Daniel Dietrich, MD, some people say to me, "You're a doctor, you're not supposed to get sick," says Dietrich. But I was a person for many years before I became a physician, and as a physician, I'm still human. I think this has given me the opportunity to talk openly with patients. It's a bridge to my patients that illness happens to everybody. Okay, now that you seem to have agreed that doctors also get sick, one interesting question to address here is that what happens to the doctors when they fall sick? What do they do? Do they report sick or go see another doctor? What do doctors actually do when they fall sick? You see, doctors are bad at seeking help for themselves when they fall sick because they like to be in charge. Call it pride or anything. The truth is that doctors hate to be treated by doctors, and that is silly. According to Mark Herrenrich, a psychiatrist and director of the Division of Consultation, Liaison Psychiatry at the University of Maryland Medical Center, doctors are used to being in control, and relinquishing that role is very, very difficult. Being a good doctor involves being fairly compulsive and detail-oriented. Being a patient in the hospital really means relinquishing control to everyone and their brother. We all like to think of doctors as people who have all the answers to health issues, and well, they also like to think of themselves as such. Hence, an initial denial when they notice certain symptoms in themselves. Herrenrich explains that doctors often downplay their own ailments. As doctors, we tend to diagnose ourselves and treat ourselves, and we tend to minimize a symptom. Oh, it's just a little chest pain. Or you find a lump and say, most lumps are nothing. You don't want to be seen as another anxious patient, and that fear of how you'll be seen in an impediment to getting treatment. Now, take some moments to think about it. The normal advice doctors give everyone else is to seek medical help whenever they perceive anything unusual with their health. Unfortunately, that's the same advice an average doctor will not follow. And as Dr. Herrenrich said, this can lead to an impediment to treatment, and some things can get out of control very fast. Now, after hearing from doctors, we now know the silly things many doctors do when they are sick. First, they downplay the symptoms because they don't want to be perceived as another patient. Secondly, they diagnose themselves, which may lead to wrong diagnosis as a result of their emotion getting involved with their diagnosis. Third, they avoid another doctor because they are used to being on the top. So what's the point here? If you're a doctor, learn to take your own advice. If you are not a doctor, know that your biggest strength can be your biggest weakness. The advice you give may be the worst advice you want to take, so be careful. Be a doer, not a preacher. Thank you for watching our videos. We'd like to give you another interesting video for you to enjoy next. But before then, our team will be very happy if you can like this video and share it with your friends on social media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Look at your screen now to see 2 other videos we handpicked for you to enjoy next. We love you.